Hey, what's up, everyone? Metroid Master here. So, my friend Shiggitay Vlogs did a video on his memories of the events of 9/11, and I figured, you know what, I'm gonna do this in response to his. So, what basically happened on September 11th, 2001? I was about 9 years old at the time, and we did not have school that day, and I didn't know exactly why, but as a 9-year-old kid who kind of got bullied a lot in school, I was kind of glad to be out there. Well, kind of for the wrong reasons, or at least my emotions were kind of wrong considering what was going on. But I didn't actually see the planes crash into the Twin Towers, but I heard about it from my family, and we were all pretty devastated and heartbroken because what happened, and I just could not believe that someone would attack the United States like that. We had family that lived up in New York. My great uncle was a construction worker up there, and it's just it was pretty hard to believe. But I kind of went on. The funny thing is, or I don't know if it's funny or not so funny, was later that year in school we had an assignment where we had to write a short story. And I was going based off of what had happened on September 11th. I wrote a short story called "The Hunt for Osama bin Laden," which was a small thing of me and some of my friends from school at the time. And funny thing, one of the school bullies, maybe I was trying to make things better because as a little kid I didn't understand all that stuff. And we somehow snuck into Afghanistan to hunt for bin Laden and bring him to justice. And ending of the story was that we did, and the bully ended up fighting bin Laden and winning. But my friend put up the fact when I told him about this that bin Laden would have had his whole army and the Taliban with them, and we would have had no chance with it being just us. But I was like, I was 9 years old at the time. I didn't know about that, and it was my short story. I could, write whatever I wanted, and I got a decent grade on that. But now that I look at stuff like that, and kind of the effect that it's had on the world since then, 14 years later, it's quite something, you know. And since then, we have brought Osama bin Laden to justice, along with a lot of his, second in commands, whatever. I mean, the Taliban's still there; it still exists, yes, but it's a lot different than it was back then. So, feel free to drop comments, subscribe. I'll be going back to my gaming stuff soon. So, if you want to post replies or post up your memories of 9/11, feel free to go for it. I support my military. God bless the United States. And, hopefully we won't have more of this stuff happening because it's hard to go through. Anyways, I will see y'all soon.